Remember the hype around Project Motor Racing? Ben Collins, Misha Sharudin, the promise of the next great racing title. I bought into it, DLC and all, only to watch it get destroyed in the Steam reviews and abandoned in my library. I honestly thought it was dead, but then a massive 2.0 update drops featuring a brand new VR alpha. Now I strapped in to see if it's finally the simulator we were promised last year, and what I found completely changed my mind. Let's get into it. We're starting things off in the Corvette Z06 GT3 at the Nürburgring Nordschleife, and we are also using the S-Boys free driver with the Dream Air. First off, since the VR is still in alpha, activating it requires a few steps, but it's super easy, and I've left all the info in the video description, along with links to my Discord channel where you can also check out further information in there too. Straight away, let's talk about what's good and what's not. Graphically, this is actually better in VR than on flat screen in my opinion, however neither I nor Aaron, one of our Discord mods, could get the mirrors working in VR. If you know a fix to this, let us know in the comments below. On the positive side, this is vastly improved from a train wreck I experienced when I first tested the sim on release. Now according to FPS VR, I was getting around 70 FPS while recording on the same PC on my RTX 5090 rig. Now even with the graphical settings ramped up to pretty much a maximum, that 70 FPS felt much smoother than anticipated. Now at this point I was filled with optimism, so we moved on to the next track. This time we are at Spa-Francorchamps in the Ford GT3, and despite getting a really poor start here, this is where I noticed the handling is still way off from titles like Automobilista 2, Assetto Corsa Evo, and of course iRacing, which remains in a completely different league. Still, I was just happy to be actually playing Project Motor Racing in virtual reality at all, and this is exactly why I bought this sim in the first place, probably like most of you. So I'm treating it at this moment in time like a very much an early access title. On the right hand side of the screen you can also check out some crisp through the lens footage, and the eagle-eyed of you may also see that I'm also using the Studio Form X1P facial interface with Pimax Dream Air. You can also grab one too by using the link in the video description, and also get an exclusive discount off one now too. Next up, I've chosen the Lamborghini Huracan as Northampton, which is obviously Silverstone. In iRacing, Assetto Corsa Evo and Automobilista 2, this is one of my favourite GT3 cars. It definitely feels better here than it did in early release, and we're seeing huge steps in the right direction, but this really upsets my OCD radar. Northampton, I mean come on, this is Silverstone. As you'll see with a number of tracks in Project Motor Racing, they couldn't secure the naming licenses, so we've seen this in other titles like AMS2 with Monaco, but small details like this take the shine off the overall experience. And by now those broken mirrors were becoming a real irritation. Okay, I have to admit this was fun. This time we're in the Morgan Aero 8 at Derby, but again irritating, as this is obviously the Castle Donington track. Now I noticed here, just like at Silverstone, the trackside details were also mostly missing, but by this point my OCD was triggered to the max. However, the Dream Air throughout all of this was exceptional. The sheer visual glory of this headset continues to amaze me. Plus, including the Morgan Aero 8 in this sim was a great choice. It's leery and great fun, exactly as you would expect. I always love sharing some positive stories on the channel, and I've been working with Pimax as an officially approved sim racing ambassador, helping fellow enthusiasts in our free Discord. I also give buyers added reassurance when purchasing through my exclusive link. You can save money on the Pimax Dream Air today by using the link in the video description. Plus you also have the added assurances that if you run into any issues, I have a dedicated Pimax representative to step in on your behalf. Check out these testimonials on screen and click the links in the video description, or scan the QR code on screen right now. Let's get back to the track. By now I was basically playing a guess the track minigame. Sakimaya is of course a fictionalised recreation of the Okayama International Circuit in Japan. The Nissan GTR actually felt good to drive and actually sounded fantastic, but the lack of mirrors was getting really frustrating now. and I was noticing a significant lack of trackside details. Whether that's just due to license removal or omission, regardless, I was beginning to really enjoy this. Sure, it's not going to knock any of the top contending sim racing titles off their respective thrones, but I felt a genuine satisfaction that Project Motor Racing I actually paid for is finally starting to take shape. Now, providing straightforward and giant software stick to their promises, this could become a real contender. After hours of testing the new 2.0 Alpha VR update, Project Motor Racing is officially out of my Steam graveyard. It's not perfect, the handling still isn't quite there, and those mirrors, or rather lack of them, are a nightmare. But the VR performance is genuinely surprising. Now, I want to know what you think. Is this enough to make you re-download the sim, or is your wallet still bruised from launch day, like mine? Let me know in the comments below if you want to dive deeper into the VR performance tweaks or get help with your setup, and why not join the Next Level Sim Gaming Discord via the link below, and remember, it's completely free. Also, check out these other related videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.